Well, Buckingham Palace has officially removed Prince Harry's royal title from its official website. No longer His Royal Highness. Plain old Harry has been spotted in Japan without Meghan. To discuss, my ye-old sparring partner, royal editor of the Daily Mirror, Russell Myers, joins us from East Sussex in England. Rusty, good morning to you. How significant is this?
Well, good morning, mate. Well, I think it's pretty significant because, you know, these changes were long discussed when Harry and Meghan handed in their notice. They said to the late Queen they didn't want to be part of the royal family after she told them they couldn't be in or out. So he was sort of packed off with his tail between his legs, told he couldn't use these titles for to benefit his multi-million-pound excursions in the US, and here we are. They still have sort of been trading on their titles, haven't they? Whenever you talk about them, they're Duke and Duchess of Sussex. But you know, I think that this is a bit of a changing of the guard, and we've had the King at the obviously the new job, and this is part of it.
Harry's in Japan for a sports summit. I noticed him arriving with some handsome Argentinian polo players and such things. Not that I was stalking the handsome Argentinian polo players. How do you think he's going over there, given all the attention that's happening back home?
Well, he seems to pretty much enjoy the attention. I mean, he's not been in Japan for 4 years. He turned up to a sort of rapturous crowd at the airport. And as you said, he is in Japan with his old friend Nacho Figueres. And he is going to be watching a polo match for Centre Ballet, the charity he founded in Lesotho. And I think that, listen, this is taking sort of the spotlight off of him and Meghan when he's doing his own thing, doing his charity work. And I think that's what people have wanted for him for a long time, you know, get rid of the drama and just try and get back to basics. And hopefully that's what he's doing this week in Japan.
All right, I would have thought it was an ideal place with a captive audience to take Meghan, but he hasn't. And what does that mean?
Well, listen, I mean, there's questions on whether we're going to see them over these shores, because there will be in Germany in a few weeks. I think that there's been a lot of controversy about the fact that they're losing deals all over the place. They've still got to make an awful lot of money, one would assume, to have this big fancy lifestyle. But apparently they're not going to be over to see the King at all during the summer break in Scotland. The rest of the family will be there, of course. It's got the anniversary of the Queen's death they'll all be together with, and apparently without Harry and Meghan. So read into that what you will, Carl.
Indeed. I love this fallout too with the Beckhams. Can you explain what happened to one of the great bromances of all time?
Well, it is. I mean, they go way back, don't they? I mean, even so far as that David and Victoria attended the big fancy wedding we had just a few years ago. But, you know, is there a bit of needle between the camps? There was a bit of mudslinging, apparently, in the press, accusations of one or the other leaking to the press stories. I think that Harry has sort of removed himself from all his friends and family whilst living in the US, and this relationship definitely seems to be a casualty of that.
Oh, poor old Bex. I mean, he's off Salsa dancing with...
I think
Can we have a look at that vision again?
I know.
I mean, this guy raises the bar. He makes it impossible to be a normal guy. I mean, blokes around the world are just going, what the hell? What are you doing, bro? Look at him.
Look at those.
You're not doing too bad yourself, Carl. Don't think yourself out too much.
Bex he's lost the plot, Bex.
Yeah. He's not a real man.
You don't go yogaing with your wife. I do, actually, yeah.
You do. And I've seen you on the dance floor sway those hips just as well, Carlos.
That's true. I love Bex. Sarah.